I walk these roads with shadows on my back, fears gripping tight like chains I couldn't shake. Nights felt endless, my heart heavy with every mistake I couldn't forget. I poured my doubts in the bottles, hoping they'd wash away, but they only multiplied. Yet in the quiet I felt a hand I couldn't see, gentle but firm, pulling me from the edge. The fears I thought would bury me started to bend, to crumble, to kneel before a power greater than my pain. I've sat alone in rooms where silence screamed louder than voices, questioned if I'd ever rise, if I'd ever find peace. Every scar reminded me of the battles I lost. Every tear whispered of nights I thought I'd never see morning. But even then a quiet strength moved inside me, teaching me that surrender isn't weakness. It's the first step to freedom, the moment when fears fall on their knees. I've stumbled more times than I can count. Pride held me down, anger kept me blind, but the strength I felt wasn't mine. It came steady, patient, guiding me to let go, to kneel with my fears instead of fighting alone. When my fears kneel down, I rise stronger than I've ever been. Every doubt that once held me captive falls away. Every shadow fades, every burden lightens. I stand with my heart open, my spirit unbroken, knowing I am not walking alone through storms, through nights that threaten to swallow me. I see the power that lifts me, that steadies me, that turns fear into faith. I walk streets lined with mistakes, carrying memories that cut deep, and wondered if forgiveness could ever find me. Nights are running and hiding left me empty, but in those quiet moments a whisper reminded me the fears that haunted me aren't permanent. They bend before the love I can't always see. They kneel in the presence of grace, and I rise because of it. Tears aren't signs of weakness, the proof of struggle, proof of life lived too hard and too fast. I've cried over choices, over loss, over broken hearts, and still in the ashes of despair I found a spark that grows with every prayer, every moment of surrender, until my fears kneel down and I walk free. Even when the night is darkest, when doubt screams louder than hope, the power that guides me remains. It lifts me, steadies me, reminds me that fear cannot hold dominion over a heart that trusts, over a spirit that believes. When my fears kneel down, I rise stronger than I've ever been. Every doubt that once held me captive falls away. Every shadow fades, every burden lightens. I stand with my heart open, my spirit unbroken, knowing I am not walking alone through storms, through nights that threaten to swallow me. I feel the strength that lifts me, steadies me, and turns fear into faith. I prayed in rooms where silence screamed, begged for mercy I didn't think I deserved, and questioned if I could ever break free. Yet even then, something moved in me. Quiet, patient, relentless, chains loosened, shadows faded, and I realized that fear's kneeling is only the beginning of walking into freedom. Life leaves its scars, its ashes, its reminders of pain, but scars tell a story of endurance, of survival, of faith growing in the dark. Each step I take reminds me that fears that once ruled me now bow to a higher strength, a guiding hand, a light that refuses to fade. even when storms rage. When shadows press close, I feel the power lifting me. It steadies me when I cannot stand, carries me when I cannot rise, whispers courage when my heart trembles. Fears kneel, doubts fall, and I walk on, knowing that surrender isn't defeat, it's freedom. I've carried burdens too heavy to name, walked roads I wished I hadn't, and still the guiding hand persists, reaching past fear, past regret, past every obstacle I thought too strong to overcome. Each step proves life isn't measured by perfection, but by resilience, by trust, by letting fears kneel, so I can rise. I am not the person I was when darkness ruled my nights. I rise again, steadied by a power that never falters, never tires, never leaves. Even when broken, I am held. Even when I doubt, I am carried. When my fears kneel down, I rise stronger than I've ever been. Every doubt that once held me captive falls away. Every shadow fades, every burden lightens. I stand with my heart open, my spirit unbroken, knowing I am not walking alone through storms, through nights that threaten to swallow me. I feel the strength that lifts me, steadies me, and turns fear into faith. And I rise stronger, wiser, certain that the fears that once ruled me now bow in the presence of peace. I've carried burdens too heavy to name, walked roads I wished I hadn't, and still the guiding hand persists, reaching past fear, past regret, past every obstacle I thought too strong to overcome. Each step proves life isn't measured by perfection, but by resilience, by trust, by letting fears kneel, so I can rise. I'm not the person I was when darkness ruled my nights. I rise again, steadied by a power that never falters, never tires, never leaves.